Hi there. Welcome to IS 103 with the course description Enterprise Architecture. My name is Jennifer Espanola Sabugaa, and I will be your course facilitator for this semester. IS 103 covers how to integrate information and communications technologies to effectively and efficiently support business goals. It also provides an overview of the global, enterprise-wide architectural framework that drives business decisions regarding selection and implementation of ICT systems and solutions. Topics include supporting and transforming global value chain, electronic business design, creating an enterprise architecture program, and the different methodologies, tools, and techniques used in the design and implementation of the enterprise architecture. I'm going to introduce this to you in advance how other authors define enterprise architecture, although this is part of our week 1 pack. Enterprise architecture is defined as the framework of principles, guidelines, and standards which direct the design, construction, and deployment of information systems throughout the organization. But we knew for a fact that before the design stage, you, as part of the development team, should have done the planning and the analysis already. Architectures are usually high-level views of the system they describe. I believe you are familiar with the blueprint thing that this architect or the typical architects are doing. See, in our subject, we will be doing the same, only that we will be focusing or we will be designing the information system architecture. I know you are familiar with the concept of information systems, right? I hope you are. IS consists of interrelated components that work together to achieve a particular goal. If you guys recall, that's how we defined IS in our previous subjects, right? Architecture is typically made up of first, a picture of the current state, second, a blueprint or a vision of the future, third, a roadmap on how to get there. So for example, in this time of pandemic, many business processes are executed with the use of disruptive technologies. One of these processes is the usual conduct of our teaching and learning activities, where our university, through the mandate of the Commission on Higher Education, so we need to change the modality into either virtual classes, modular, or any other strategies of blended and distance learning. Now, in changing this system, the management should evaluate first the current state of the university, particularly on the infrastructure part, like can it cater hundreds to thousands of network traffics or not? That's the current state. Next is what do we envision for teaching and learning activities to be? And third, and lastly, what are the steps that the management, the faculty members, the concerned personnel, and even you have to take to get there? Technically, this is the full level or domain of enterprise architecture, and this will serve as our guide throughout the semester. It has 7 levels, which at the top are the company's stakeholders, and that's the first thing you should consider in coming up with a firm. Your stakeholders should be part of the impact you would want to make in your mission statement, and through naturally implementing the strategies you have in your different business processes, and with the help of the lower level components of your functional information system, surely you could be able to provide effective and efficient service to your customer or stakeholders. And studies, although we will focus more on the lower four levels of enterprise architecture. So at the end of the semester, you should be able to discuss the fundamental concept, domains, and application of enterprise architecture, describe the interrelationships among business architecture, information system architectures, and technology architecture, communicate with the different stakeholders, and lead corporate development of the company, taking into account the business and technological aspect of different industries. Another is to model enterprise from different viewpoints and identifying the bottlenecks to implement business and IT strategy. Fifth is implement design in the Archit tool or equivalent to model and evolve organization and present program of projects realizing company strategies. For the specific topics, you can download our syllabus from the Maso LMS or Google Classroom or from the site portal. Let's do some fast run through of these details. So our course is IS 103, 2-unit lecture and 1-unit lab. Descriptive title is Enterprise Architecture with a total contact hours of 36 plus 54. So to be offered this first semester of academic year 2020-2021. Prerequisite is IS 102 without co-requisite. For those who are asking of why others were allowed to enroll the subject without passing yet the prerequisite, the department, in the sense of offering leniency because of the pandemic, we believe that IS 102 is not that real big impact on the topic to be discussed in this course. Like without it, the enrolled student can still cope up with the topic since IS 102 discusses the infrastructure component only, particularly on the network, where some other components, including this IS 102, were discussed in some other subjects and would be enough to warrant enrollment to the students who wanted to take it. So this is the class schedules of the four sections of enterprise architecture nga under sa ako. As to the grading system, so we have assignment, projects, laboratory, reports, 25%. We also have quizzes, seat works, that's 30%. Major exams, 40%. Oral questioning, attendance, 5%, and for a total of 100%. Our passing score is, or passing percentage is 60%. That's according to the university policy. These are the requirement options that I would possibly ask from you. We have the blog or vlog, reports, final project, exams, quizzes, assignments, performance tests, and case studies. For our housekeeping, in case we will be having again another virtual meeting, before the meeting, please check your calendar invites and respond either yes, maybe, or not attending the class. Another is you need to check emails, the LMS classrooms, Discord, or Facebook to check for any announcements and assignments. And during the meeting, sessions will be recorded, no spamming. Remember to be polite at all times and pay attention to the presentation. Do participate. And if you need to ask questions, use the chat box and then mute your audio if the lines are open, and please be on time. Please note that you affirmed of enrolling in this time of pandemic, and when you there will be a lot of issues along the way. Ayaw po ninyo pasagdi inyo teacher nga magpangita sa inyo ha permi. Remember, you as a student will only be interacting with your 5 to 8 professors, depende pila inyo ha enrolled subjects, and to some of your classmates during group activities. And your professors will be facilitating hundreds of students learners. So please be mindful of those links and collaborative tools given to you para lang makontak mo and for you to be guided what to do next. What are the tasks for the week? Kano sa mo mag-meet otro and other things relative to the classes. Yeah, I know gasto siya, parehas ta, gasto, right? But we have to adapt to it because we need it. Kamo, you need to attend and submit or conform yourselves with the class policies. Kami po, we need to facilitate the class because aside for our willingness and our passion for teaching, this is what we are paid for. So, wala may choice. So, what's next? So, next meeting, we will be discussing about what is enterprise architecture, though, kidefine na nato siya gamay, no? But prior to that, allow me to give to you your weekly task. So, for task one, it's entitled Contributing to the Vision, Mission, Goals, and Objectives. So, recall last month nga niingon ko nga inyuhang i-watch ang video about the Caraga State University mission and vision. So ito na yon. So questions will be posted at Masaw LMS and Google Classroom. And for the task 2, you need to read a case and answer the questions, the corresponding questions by pair. You and your partner should be from the same section. Again, the questions will be posted at Masaw LMS and at the Google Classroom. I think that would be all. Thank you so much for your presence and goodbye.